Alright guys, we are back at it again for another episode. Uh, as you can see, we have our pet Spearow on our shoulder. Caught it last episode. Our current goal is to get this guy up to level 20 and hopefully evolve into a Fearow that will be rideable. And then we'll have a flying mount for, travel purposes. So let's jump right into it. So the sun is just now going down. It is. Oh, why am I looking like that in my little? Okay. Depending on what angle. Okay, that's weird. That's got to be something with the shoulder surfing, maybe. Interesting. Okay, now I'm 100% backwards. That's not nightmare fuel at all. All right. Hey guys, getting into it. So last episode we actually caught a Spearow, and our little buddy is currently just chilling on our shoulder. But he also has an experience share on him. So we are using our dart tricks to get him caught up. Short-term goal is to get him up to level 20. Because I do not believe that you can or should ride a Spearow. They're a little small, and I think that would be a little mean. And this is coming from, the guy who's going to be operating basically the Umbrella Corporation, this universe. So if I'm saying it's a little cruel to ride Spearow, then it's got to be at least a little cruel. So let's get that sun up. I still want to kind of poke around and find ourselves a desert. So one of the mods that we actually have in this playthrough, nope, Nature's Compass. So this is a simple little mod that adds a certain little compass. That's the word. I'm literally looking at the word. I literally just said the word and I blinked on the word. But it adds a nature's compass, which is a type of compass that will actually point you in direction of a biome of your choosing, which I felt like was appropriate and necessary for a Cobblemon playthrough, as finding specific biomes will be important, especially on the top of the fact that we are also rocking large biomes. So having that on top of the importance of biomes, I felt like it would make it very difficult to find the biomes that we were looking for. So that's how I kind of justified getting the Nature's Compass. We also got Explorer's Compass, which is kind of like a sister mod to Nature's Compass, but instead of looking for biomes, it looks for structures. But today, I think we're going to focus on the Nature's Compass, which is 4 saplings, 4 logs, and a compass. Compass is 4 iron and a redstone. We can knock that out pretty easily. Oh. So 4 saplings, and I think it was 4 logs. Yes. Let's go. Okay, so let's get this compass. And then it was logs on the adjacents. saplings in the corner. Alright, so we now have a nature's compass. So this is the UI. It's a lot. It's, you know, especially if you're rocking a mod that has additional biomes past the vanilla biomes. This list, depending on your mod pack, can be either very long or fairly short. So we do have Terralith, which does add biomes. So you can see here, source Terralith. I don't see here, sort by source. So we've got Terralith, and it goes from that to Terrablender to Terralith. That is a placeholder, so that's probably some additional little thing that they used in Terrablender for like some sort of roundabout coding purposes, so that's not like an actual biome. So it's literally just Minecraft and Terralith. What we are looking for is deserts. So here you can see where it says the dimension that the biome is in, since other dimensions like the Nether can have their own biomes. And then tags. So tags are actually kind of cool to include. So it's kind of, it's not necessarily like the biome type, but it's like the subcategories of the biome. So if we double click it here, our compass will like recalibrate. And so right now you can see how it's pointing straight ahead in this direction. At the top left of my screen, you can see that the status is found, so it was able to find a biome. The biome is desert, so that it reminds us of the last biome that we're searching for. The exact coordinates, so if I wanted to teleport there, that's how I would do it, and then the distance away. So to give you an idea, that is negative, can I do that? Nope. Negative 2600, negative 2600. That's the about. So if we do negative 2600, negative 2600, desert. Yellow is gonna be the one that we're going for. So that's 3,574. Our little waypoint there that we rounded out is 3,547. So just to give an idea, that is how far away the desert is from us. So plus side with it being in the northern hemisphere, because that's what we're trying to do, only travel north, only generate chunks to the north part of this world. So I mean it's northwest, but can't complain. It's not bad. But this is not going to be an episode of us going 3,000 blocks on foot, because that would be painful for everybody involved. You guys, but also me, because I would be the one walking the 3,000 blocks on foot. Yeah, I could cheat it. I could teleport there, but I don't want to do that. I feel like that takes the integrity of the world away, just like right out of it. Comfey, you look like a grass type that is level 33. Ooh. You're gonna destroy my Dartrix, aren't you? Level 33 versus level 23. Let's see. It goes first. It uses floral healing. It healed me, and then I attacked it. Comfey used floral healing on deadRedKing's Dartrix. deadRedKing's Dartrix HP is full. It literally healed me. Oh. Oh, now I almost... Oh, and then it attacks me. Okay. Well, it's not very effective. Ooh. 2 hits, and I've only got it down to 82%. Do you want to try a Shadow Sneak? I went faster. I don't know if that did more damage. Let's try another peck. Oh, and then it confused me. Is it? No. Like, I don't know about you guys. I'm not staring at the Comfey's health as closely as I maybe should, because I feel like it's like, I don't think it's regenerating health, but it definitely feels like it's regenerating health. Did it heal me? It healed me again. Oh no. I used Peck. Okay, we're getting it. Critical hit. Got it down to about 50%. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's try a little Fury attack. And then it healed me again. I don't... Something's pushing me. Use Fury attack. It missed. It is now turn 9. Okay, let's try Fury attack again. And then it tried healing me again. I hit it twice with Fury attack. Okay, let's do another Shadow Sneak. It goes first. I am confused again. It used Petal Blizzard on me. Not effective. I'm confused. Well, I'm not confused. Dartrix is confused. And you know what? This Comfey keeps healing me up. So I think it's fair that it's confused. There we go with the heal. I don't really know what would be more effective for me to use against this Comfey, whether Peck or Shadow Sneak, but I feel like mixing it back and forth is like a why not situation. We took it out. We won. Both Dartrix and Spearow leveled up, and I feel like Spearow leveled up a couple times. Oh, I'm still backwards. That's so weird. I wonder what's causing me to be backwards in my inventory. That is what it is. This little guy over here drops some goodies. Come here. Let me pop you open like a piñata. Thank you. And I got a slime ball. That's probably the meanest thing I've ever said to anything in Cobblemon. Let me pop you open like a piñata. That's, you know, that's the level of desire that I have for resources. And, you know, I am doing a very poor job at justifying me attacking these innocent creatures. But they are what stands between me and resources. This Miltank and all the other Miltanks before it, it's what's stopping me from having an enchanting setup. And like really, like, yeah, you could be upset that I'm attacking innocent creatures. Fair. That's 100% fair. But really, you guys should be livid. Because these things are basically gatekeeping all the entertaining stuff that I'm not able to do for you right now because I don't have access to all this cool stuff. So really, you guys should be angry. I don't think any of that is working at all. I feel like I might be kind of gaslighting you guys, so my apologies for that. That's not intended. Is that a berry on the ground on the mini map? Why is there a berry on the... Oh, something fell down here. Or maybe the Comfey dropped it? Did the Comfey that I battled earlier drop this? A Kebia. Barraquebia. Kebia. Alright, the sun is going down. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You're so big. That's the Executor, the evolved form of Execute. Just having a good old time out in the wild. I don't remember if Badu dropped something important for us. I think it did. Did we get something important? We got something. Poison Barb and Absorb Bulb. And maybe Mud? I don't know. I do not know. But for your sakes, we are going to come back. We're going to take a little nap. A little nap will be beneficial for both of us. I'm loving how these pokes are just coming up to my little doorstep here and taking naps. I mean, I totally slaughtered that first one that we saw. But you know, in my defense, private property and all that jazz. No, I actually can't argue private property. This is their home before it was my home. They were here before me. I infiltrated their home. I don't know why I'm coming over to this Caterpie thinking that it might be a decent level for a decent experience because it's a Caterpie. So its level is gonna be low. This Nuzleaf, it's looking kind of weird. It's not a Nuzleaf, is it? Is there something wrong with Nuzleaf? Like not the sprite, but like the model for Nuzleaf? That doesn't look right. That's not a Nuzleaf, is it? I don't know. I don't know at all. I think this is its lower level evolve as C-Dot. But the C-Dot I think is in the tree. So we're not gonna be looking at a C-Dot. Not today. We've got a Spearow to evolve, and we are 2 levels away. Let's Geodude's level 10. Skiddo is level 25. You know what? Let's try this out. Use Peck. Super effective. Almost 50% of its health. Use Razor Leaf, and it used up 5 of my health. Oh. 3%. It'd be nice if I wanted to catch a Skiddo, because that's like optimal health level to catch something. But I'm here for blood. Oh, that's a little dark. We are just here for experience. We're not slaughtering anything. We're just making a couple things faint a little bit. They're taking a nap. Oh, bulldoze. That did nothing. I'm immune. See, I'm telling you, Rowlet, best starter. I'm not a competitive like tournament battle person, but with my limited knowledge of the mechanics, level 19 Spearow, but with my limited knowledge, I would argue that Rowlet is up there. Look at that Pyroar. I wonder if a Pyroar is a land mount. I could see that. I know that flying mounts were added to Cobblemon. I don't know if that also included land mounts. Because I don't think anybody was excited about land mounts. I think people were excited about flying mounts. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know. But we're going to take out this ducklet because it's level 24. How did that... I use Razor Leaf on the ducklet. I use Feather Dance. My attack harshly fell. Okay, I was like, how did that second round do so little damage? Let's try a Shadow Sneak. I don't know how I feel about that. So let's try another... There we go. Level up? No, no level up. But I got some raw chicken. So that's almost as good as a level up. There's another ducklet over here. Just flying around, enjoying its time, and I'm about to put it to sleep. Come here, ducklet. Okay, let's try this. You know, I'm actually going after these ducklets thinking to myself that this is a water type. And it might very well be, but I don't know what its second typing is, so like in my head I'm like, my grass move will be super effective against it. But it's not. It's just doing normal amounts of damage. So I'm targeting a ducklet, thinking it's a strategic move. And in reality, it is most definitely not a strategic move. I'm blindly just attacking ducklets left and right. What is this? A Q-font? Q-font? I need some grass pokes. I need some bug pokes. I know I'm not near the water, but I'll take some water pokes. There's another combi over here. That's a bug. Let's go pack this combi. This level 22 combi is... Are you gonna be what gets us to our level 20? Use Sweet Scent, Evasion, Harshly Fell. Super effective, well over 50% health. So that's gonna be a 2-hitter. Let's go. And that's level 20, guys. Okay. So this is what matters. This is why we're here. We are now evolving. You know what? Actually, let's get this experience share off of you for now. I don't want to say that I'm only getting you specifically for mounting purposes, but that's what we're doing here. Oh my. Okay, so that is grayed out. So maybe we do need to put a saddle on a Spearow. Is there Cobblemon saddle? No. Okay. Let's head on home to our camp. There's another Nidoran over there. And I kinda wanna catch a second Nidoran. But see, like, that's me, like, wanting to, like, set up for breeding. But, like, I don't know when the update is coming for breeding. What am I doing? Oh yeah, saddle. Let's try this Spearow. Change held item. Spearow was given a saddle? No. Give me that saddle back. Can I right click it on you? No. Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and alt tab writable guide. So there are land mounts that I'm seeing here. All classes, bird class, boat class, dolphin class, land, hover, jet class. What is a jet? Okay, well, Latias and Latios, that would make sense. A rocket, Blastoise, and Golurk. Okay, okay, let's bird class. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of different birds. I'm seeing things other than birds. So we've got Charizard, Aerodactyl, the 3 legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Heracross, Mantine, Ho-Oh, Flygon, Tropius, Salamence. Salamence I would like to have on my team. A Staraptor. Pretty sure that's the 3rd evolve of Pidove. A Hydreigon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but it's a pretty cool poke. Okay. Okay, let's categories air. Why is Blastoise considered the air category when the options are land, liquid, air? Is Blastoise secretly a flying poke that I don't know about? A Drifblim is an air hover class. I don't know what a hover class is, and I don't feel like a hover class is gonna go quick. Okay, so let's look at what is this? Jet class. Jet class is Latios, Latias, Dragonite, Gyarados. That can't be accurate, a flying Gyarados. I think I'm looking at this site all wrong. But a Garchomp, I'm pretty sure a Garchomp does fly. I think. I think. Are we gonna get a... Garchomp? Garchomp evolves at level 48. This is probably not fun for you guys at all. What about Flygon? I'm not against a Flygon. The Vibrava evolves in Flygon at level 45. I might be against the Flygon. Staraptor, Salamence. Staraptor evolves from Staravia at level 34. Salamence evolves from a Shogun at level 50. What is this? Are you guys trying to tell me that if I want a flyable, rideable poke, I have to wait until later in the game when they're a significantly higher level. A Hydreigon evolves from a Zwilus? I'm saying that wrong. At level 64, that's not on our bingo card. A Corviknight. Corviknights look cool. Evolves from a Corvisquire at level 38. What is this? Why are they all level 30 plus? Why is there no love for a Spearow? Why can't a Spearow be flyable? I feel like Spearows are big enough. They're quite large. Hmm. Okay. 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 Okay, we are back in game. We are bringing our Spearow back. I want to look at this. So, Covaberry. This is the only way I know how to bring this up in this menu, so my apologies. Covaberry is apparently dropped from a lot of different things, but it's dropped from a Heracross. Heracross is apparently, quote unquote, a flyable. Oh. It needs to be nearby saccharine trees? Saccharine trees? Oh, man. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm scrolling through the different ones. Okay. Oh, okay. Biome Aether. This is Aether compatible? I didn't know that. Saccharine. I don't even know if we've stumbled upon that type of tree. A saccharine tree. I don't even... Okay, hold up. Hold up. Saccharine is blue. That's a very nice looking blue. I must say. That's a very nice looking log. That's a very blue plank. Look at that. There's all blue variants of everything. You got a blue boat. You got gates, fences, doors, pressure plates, a trapdoor. You got a button. The leaves are blue. The wood is blue. Well, I guess the log is a wood color on the outside. That's a very small image, so I can't really tell. Okay, well, we went through all that effort. We got a Spearow. We have just spent an episode and a half about leveling it up, only to find out that it's not a viable poke. I do know that the Cobblemon devs are constantly working on all different parts of this mod. So maybe one day Spearow will get some love and will be able to fly like the rest of his bird brethren. But it looks like today is not the day for Spearow. Yes, Kitty, I know. I know. So what are we doing? That was our entire plan for today, was to level up a Spearow. And then be rude and give it a saddle, and then take that saddle away. Felt kind of rude about that. Look at that. Is that a Pichu? That looks like a Pichu. And then that other electric, look at that. You got Pachyrhisius, you got that little guy. It's like 3 different electric rodents in one small little area. We have a Corvisquire. Where is it? Are you under here? Oh, there you are. There you are. In an area that I can barely see you because I got so many bushes. I think you're right there. Oh, looks like you're right there. No. Oh, you're a Rookidee. Hold on. I apologize because I feel like I should know the Rookidee line, and I don't know the Rookidee line. Rookidee evolves into a Corvisquire, which then evolves into a Corviknight. So Rookidee, if you will let me catch you. I choose you. 1, 2, 3, and it's caught. Guys, I'm telling you, the counting of the Weeble Wobbles, that's what does it. That is what does it. Okay, Corviknight or Rookidee, you are not quite a knight yet, but you are at the level that I can evolve you. Got some pretty. Guess it's a flying dark type. I mean, I guess that makes sense with how it looks as a Corviknight. Corviknight is a pretty dark and brooding bird poke. So let's evolve our Rookidee to a Corvisquire. Go ahead and do your thing. And then when you get out of that, I put that on my head. That just goes on your head. I don't feel like that should go on your head. I mean, I guess maybe that's what this does. Okay, yeah. Anyways. Okay, look at you. A Corvisquire. Level 18. Let's get you an experience share. You're level 18. We need to put some work on this guy. So let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at your moves. Peck and Pluck. Pluck is a stronger Peck. More power, still has 100% accuracy. And it eats the berry that the wild poke will have on it. That's great. You move that boosts the attack stat and accuracy. That's an interesting move. Okay, okay. Let's bring Power Trip up to the 2nd position. Bone Claws in the 4th position. Alright, Corvisquire. Let's get this Dartrix pulled back. And Corvisquire. Let's try you out on something, okay? We'll go small at first. Don't want to do too crazy of something. There's another one right here. That's level 16. I'm trying to think of what... That's a level 8. I don't think Pluck would be a good move. I mean, it's level 8, so probably. So power trip on, I think Spearow. I don't know if Spearow's technically a normal type or a flying type. I might be thinking like original TCG days when Spearow was a normal type card. Yeah, you did it. Trying to think. What would be good for a Corvisquire? I feel like you're just gonna bully my Corvisquire, but we'll try. We'll do a little power trip. And okay. And it was one hit, one kill. You're awesome, Geodude. Well, now I'm just gonna bully you in return. Do I want to catch a Geodude? This Geodude's really rude. You know what? And 1, 2, 3. Boom. Counting. Who would have thought? You know? It's a Tyrogue. Tyrogue. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Sawaddle. Feel like maybe Sawaddle's dropped revival herbs, and that's why I'm thinking I had an important reason to hunt Sawaddle. I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't a Sawaddle, maybe it was that other little grass type. And in my brain, I was like, oh, it looks like a Sawaddle. But it's not a Sawaddle. So that's what we're dealing with today, guys. My apologies. See, now I'm kind of down because we did a lot. Well, we didn't do a lot. It really wasn't all that much effort, but kind of got upset because I was really excited about evolving into a Spearow and doing some flight stuff. And now our Corvisquire has been fainted, and that's our life right now. I mean, I could go to that. I'm not going to that desert. That's. I'm not doing that. No. 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 I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I need desert for desert folks to build a biome bunker to acquire a sustainable source of sand, to make a sustainable source of glass, to have a sustainable source of bottles, to then have a sustainable source of potions, and last but not least, that would equate to a sustainable source of health for our pokes. I'm sorry I'm like this, guys. If you're watching this, you kind of signed up for it, so I don't feel bad at all. I mean, I kind of feel bad. Look at that Dartrix just flying on over here. Okay. So we gotta decide on stuff. So we've got like a little bit over a stack and a half of iron. We do need to smelt it up. We've got like just over 3 stacks of redstone. We do have some gold. I don't know. I kind of want. I just noticed that my axe is about to break and my shovel is about to break. That's ridiculous. While we're thinking of it, before we forget and need an axe and not have an axe, let's go ahead and get this. Okay. So we have been working quite a bit on acquiring leather. So we've got 17 bits of leather. Where do we put our? We put our books somewhere. So we got 20 books, got a little bit of paper. Give me this leather. 20 books, 20 leather. So we could most definitely work on an enchanting setup. So if I need 15 bookshelves, that's 3 books. That's 45 bucks. So by basic math, we got 40 books. So I need 5 more leather or 5 more books. 5 more leather or 5 more books. Is that another? That's a Comfey? Is that the thing that was healing us while we were attacking it viciously? I think it was the thing that was healing us. Okay, so we can sleep. This will revive our Corvisquire up to at least half health. Half health is better than no health. So yeah, I think we're definitely not going to make a dent into Corvisquire's levels to be a Corviknight, to have any sense of possibility of flight. However, we are 5 leather away from being able to create an enchanting setup. And I feel like that is an obtainable goal for the rest of the episode. So we're definitely going to do that. I don't see a problem in us doing that. If I do see, like a ladybug that I just realized is level 4. So that's just like, that's not anything. That's a sliver of experience points right there. That was unnecessary violence. Did you just sing for taking out? Okay. Really excited that it took out a level 4. Corvisquire, who hurt you? Who, like, why have you lived such a boring life, I guess? That taking out a level 4 is exciting? Yeah, I'm calling you out, Corvisquire. There are things to be excited about. That's not... I mean, I'm not saying don't be happy about it. You can be happy about it, but like, doing a little song and dance over it seems like a bit much. And did we just get what I think we just got? We have a revival herb. What did we need? What did we need for a healing machine? We need a max revive, which is... Okay, is that plantable? Can I plant a revival herb? Do I have a... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I don't want to plant it here, because if I plant it here, then I wouldn't feel safe breaking it, because I don't know if it'll give it back to me if I break it, and then I would have to leave it here. So I would be able to be like, oh yeah, it's plantable, and then I'd have to leave it here. So I'm not going to do that. Sorry, that's just how my brain works sometimes. It's like a million miles a minute. We are going up here in a very precarious manner. I don't know why we're going up here. I was like, I need leather. And when I think I need leather, the first thing I think of is a Miltank. And in my head, I'm like, I think I've seen Miltanks up here before. So now this is our life. This is a Badoo. We're gonna pluck a level 14 Badoo. One shot a level 14 Badoo. Are you singing this time? No. No song. Okay. Not as exciting. I think that's a Hoppip. It is a Hoppip. Level 10. Let's do another pluck. Super effective. One shot. One feint. One opportunity. Okay. There is our melted tank up to the north, which is not on this mountain, it's on the other mountain. So we're gonna be hiking up this mountain now. And we're getting kind of low on food. We're about to eat another piece of cooked salmon, which means we are down to 3 cooked salmon. Oh, now we're down to 2 cooked salmon. We are going to have to acquire food in the near future. You didn't drop leather. Oh, you dropped 2 leather. Okay. I think you did. I don't know if it was you. I don't know if it was something before you. But I have 2 leather. Okay. We can start heading, let's do a little bit of southwest-ish in hopes of finding more mill tanks. There is a bunch of these little birds, like the Rookidee. I know that I literally just caught a Rookidee, and I spaced on what the name of it was, but it's because the second and the third evolve are Corvisquire and Corviknight, so like I want to say Corva something. But it's not, it's Rookidee. It's not like Corvirook. That's probably why it's not called a Corvirook, because a Corvirook doesn't sound, it doesn't roll off the tongue at all. But we are going to take out this level 21 Oddish. Fight, pluck. Super effective. Not one shot, but it's more than 50%. And I am paralyzed. And now I'm also poisoned. And I took it out. So I did not see. Oh, okay. I did not see if Corvisquire got poisoned. I don't think it did. Its health is looking pretty steady, so I think we're good as far as poisoning goes. I think it's just paralyzed. Traveling on foot for an amount of time will probably heal it of paralysis, question mark. I know that walking about will heal some stuff, including like just the normal health. I mean, walking around can also revive, so I feel like there's a reasonable chance that its paralysis will go away just from walking. Though if we come into contact with more folks to battle, that'll make it less than ideal. But you know what? We're doing what we're doing. This is a Psyduck, and I saw the Psyduck and I was like, ooh, water type, let's go. Corvisquire, you know what? I'm overthinking it. Corvisquire is not a grass type, but Dartrix is a grass type, and I was like, well, I can't. It wouldn't be convenient. Oh. Oh, I used Peck. Why did I use Peck? I didn't mean to use Peck. I meant to use Razor Leaf. And I missed? Razor Leaf? There we go. One shot, one feint. That was significantly more than one shot. But you know what? I like to talk up my Dartrix. Because a Dartrix with a good mood, good morale, that's a strong poke to have on your team. If you didn't learn anything from the enemies, it should have been that. team morale is not a stat, but it's pretty important. We're gonna take out this level 20 Skiddo. Yeah, you're happy, but you're about to take a nap. Ooh, your level's... Ooh, no, not leveled. You're 6% health. Okay, you know what? It's, Ultra Ball. Fall. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Catch. It's because I watched it wiggle wobble. And there's another Miltank up here. Oh, 4 leather. Let's go. Okay, we can start circling back to camp in a roundabout way. I don't want to go straight there. I don't want to beeline it. Because if we could see one more Miltank, that would be ideal. I don't know off the top of my head what else drops leather, but now we can do this. We weren't able to do this before. 26 different things drop leather. A Tauros. Oh, a Giraffarig. Oh, and our Corvisquire was cured of its paralysis. So, Zebstrika, Blitzel. So the zebras drop leather. Zebra, deer, Mudbray, we knew that. Okay, we need to take out... There was a Giraffarig somewhere. Might have despawned. I'm not seeing it, but I could also be blind. But there's Zebstrika over here. The issue with the Zebstrika is that I think they're just full-on electric types, and I do not believe grass or flying moves are super effective against electric. But these, that's a low level. Okay. Let's do a little peck. You're fast because you're a Blitzel, but now you're asleep. So leather? No. This one, level 12, same thing. Let's go. Not very effective. So it's not very effective, but it took out more than 50% of its health. But we're gonna go again. Take a nap. Leather? No. Okay, cool. No leather for us. Corvisquire, I don't know why you are celebrating. We are having to return home. It's nighttime. I don't want to say that we're returning home empty-handed, because we're not empty-handed. But we only got 4 out of the 5 leather we were aiming to get on this little journey. So I don't know what you're doing. You're really excited. If we... Oh, of course. If we had the 5 leather, you singing would be appropriate. But we do not have the 5 leather. And I don't know, Corvisquire, if you realize this while I'm drowning. I don't know if you realize this, Corvisquire, but kind of coming up on the end of the episode. And we could do one of 2 things. We could do one of 3 things. We could get this last piece of leather and then end the episode. 2, we could call it, end the episode, and then on the next episode, get the last piece of leather. Or 3, we do neither of those things. We end the episode, and then we get the last piece of leather off screen without you guys watching. And then next episode we already have the 5th piece, but then we end this episode in a timely fashion. But I don't know if you guys have realized this, but I don't think I've ended any of my episodes in a timely fashion. What are you? Because you look adorable. You're a level 31. I'm a leave you be. You might drop a revival herb, today is your lucky day, because I am a man on a mission looking for leather. And I'm not seeing anything spawning that has leather. And all I want is one more piece of leather. And so like it's like times like this where you're like, I need one more piece of leather. Just give me this one more piece of leather. And it's times like that where I very strongly like question like all the playtime that I had before this. Was there ever a leather on the ground that I just looked at and kept walking by and I was like, I don't need that. I'll get the leather I need later. But like that is the one leather that I need right now to have already been at 5 leather that I needed. Which would make it so that I wasn't doing this little cliff. I came all the way down here and there's a Zebstrucka, a Blitzel. There's a Blitzel up here. And I already came down all the way. And now I'm going around trying to find a way back up. By the time I get back over here, this Blitzel's gonna be gone. Where are you, Blitzel? There you are. Let's do this. Peck, level 14. Quick attack. Peck, not very effective. Less than 50% of its health. We did another one. You're doing a tail whip. That was adorable. It just turned around and wagged its tail. Last piece of leather? Still 4 leather. What is going on? And then it like so like I'm questioning if I ever saw like a piece of leather on the ground. I was like, oh, I don't need that. It's not worth my time. And then all these times that I saw Mudbrays and Miltanks, if there was a time that I saw one but I didn't take it out, so I was like, oh, I'll see more of you. No leather? No leather? What is going on? I just want leather. Just give me leather. This is a Larvitar, and this Larvitar evolves into something very interesting, whose name I am not thinking of. 1, 2. No, it's not going to catch this. This one has a significantly higher catch rate that I am not going to get in a one and done quick ball, and then I one-shot it because it was super effective. Larvitar, I'm so sorry. Okay. We are well over an hour. We are not seeing Miltank. This is a Mudbray over here. Is this Mudbray going to be the Mudbray that drops the leather that I need? Mudbray, stop running away. Five leather. Let's go. Thank you for doing business with me, Mudbray. So, we are well over an hour. Can I do this? This isn't gonna go well. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I'm already in the hole. Let's go this way. Yep, okay, better. Alright, guys. So, as we struggle to face the camera while we're running back home, this has been a wonderful episode. A roller coaster of emotion, getting a Spearow to level 20, realizing that it was not flyable. We made it back home. We didn't fall down a hole. We fell down that one hole, but now we're here. Let's go. But we got our Rookidee. Haha, I got it. Evolved it to a Corvisquire right off the bat. We are now 18 levels away from a Corviknight, which should be flyable. We just got our 5th piece of leather. So now we should have the ability to have 45 books. 45 books, I believe, is how many books you need to set up a full level 30 enchanting setup. So we're going to do that on the next episode. And we are currently only at 20 experience, but we're going to start working on things to get our character's experience up. So I hope you guys had fun. I had fun, as always. So thank you for joining me on today's episode, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys next time. So, what are you guys doing? Is that like a weird face-off thing that bird folks do? They're just... Okay. Alright, well, thanks for joining me today. You guys have a good one. Bye.